Okay, so today I decided let's try and make concepts for Apollo and Artemis. Since people have been really wanting to see them, I don't really have a design in mind for them. So I thought, why not? Let's try and design them. Now, we want to try and follow some general shapes. For one, Hotti's face shape is something we want to try and get. Because her head shape is kind of something like this. I'm not going to make the full head shape, but then her hair kind of swoops down, covers this part. So we want to try and get a head shape that's roughly like this, and then you have her hair part that would come out like this. Then you'd have the ears that are roughly spaced apart. So we kind of want something of this general shape. Luna's shape is a little different because she kind of has like a more triangular snout. Her snout kind of comes out like that, and then you go down, then you make her chin, and then drag her face up, and her face kind of makes like a 6 almost. But like her general head shape is this, and then you have her hair that comes out down like that, and then more hair that comes down like that, and then you have her ears that poke up as well. So we could go with this shape or this shape. Where are you going to make another GTA Live? Maybe later. I haven't decided. Anyway, so these are the two head shapes we could go for. Or we could try something new. Now, I don't really have anything in mind for Artemis. However, Apollo, I have thought, what if we took his thing and made it similar to Hotti's? He has a much more forward snout. That kind of drags his face out like that. Then his face would be dragged out here. And then we have a rough shape for his head. Something like that, I feel. Why the gloves? Because my hands sweat. Hello, Jessica Thompson. So I'm thinking then maybe his ear would be like right here. And he would have more of like sword-shaped ears, if you guys know what that is. So maybe his ears would be like that. Low-key, using this as a tutorial. I'm not even sure I'm going to keep the design of whatever I get here. So let's make the first bit. Maybe he's got hair like that comes out like that. And then the fur in his ears also come out like they do with Hotti and Luna. Maybe they bring it out like that. Maybe he's got a downward spike like that, but then an upwards one as well to match. That kind of comes out like that. Maybe he has that. No, I don't really like that. That seems really weird to draw. Hi, what are you drawing? We are drawing some concepts for some of Hotti's children. We're trying to make Apollo right now. Maybe Apollo has... Maybe he's got really nice... What if he's got straight hair? What if he's got really kempt, nice straight hair? Or straight fur? What if he makes himself look pretty? Because he likes being fancy looking. Maybe his hair... Maybe he could have a hair spike like that. And another hair spike that comes downwards like that. Something like that. And then he'd have a bit more. Maybe he likes keeping his hair straight. Because he doesn't like it being messy. Maybe he has a bit of fur come down like this. Which in theme makes the rest of his hair. Maybe he doesn't have it super long like Hotti. Maybe he keeps it like that. I'm drawing right now with the same kind of gloves. That's cool. What up, Mezzaluna? What up, Kit Kat? What are your hobbies? Drawing and gaming. I gotta go buy milk. Be back in about 10 minutes. All right. Maybe he keeps his hair really combed back. Maybe he keeps it slicked back. Maybe something like that. And then he's got a bit of a snout that curves down. Unlike Hotti, which makes like a trapezoid shape, his maybe curves down. Maybe he's got a big old nose. Maybe he too has a mustache with the nose. Because Apollo, he's a bit of a musketeer-looking kind of guy. What if the fur around his chin comes down like this a little bit, and it gives him kind of like a beard? And he kind of has like a beard to him. And then maybe some fur comes down like this and gives him like a mustache. Maybe he's got stern-looking eyes like his father, Axel. Yeah, maybe he's got really stern-looking eyes. What up, Sebastian? I bought milk tea? That's crazy. What up, Vox? Maybe he's got really sharp eyes like his dad. Maybe something a little like that. And then you can have a bit of his hair come out like this. Maybe he also has a ponytail. Maybe instead of keeping his hair kind of like curved down like Hotti's does, maybe he keeps his kind of in an upward knot. Keep some of the fur out of his face, but it's like a small ponytail. Kind of like that. Keep some of the fur out of his, from getting caught. Until we met again. What up, V Bing? You're my favorite YouTuber. That's nice to hear. Looks good to him. Yeah, so maybe he looks something like this. You know, you got his hair tie here, which will shade in. Maybe he's got more orangey fur. Maybe he's got more orangey fur like Luna does. And then maybe his body shape is... Maybe he's built like his dad. Maybe he's got power shoulders that kind of come out like that. And then give him some biceps, maybe. Maybe he is as strong as his father. Well, he is stronger than his father. He goes to be stronger. Then we'll do the taper at the back of the neck. Maybe though he has fluff like Hotti does. Maybe it comes down like this. It makes like a big, instead of having 5 like little spikes, maybe it's got one big spike that makes like a vest shape almost, and then it comes up here and tapers at the back of his neck, kind of like that. What if it comes out like that? Does this character have lore? Yeah, Apollo's got a lot of lore, but we're just giving some design concepts of him. I do not remember you, Ronnie Creations. This is the first time you've been in here. Love your drawings. Thanks. Maybe Apollo... Yeah, maybe he's got really big power shoulders. Maybe he has a round shoulder, or you think he'd look good with sharper shoulders? Maybe rounded shoulders kind of shows like the muscle tissues like hardening up. And you bring it down. Maybe he's got really strong biceps. This is just a concept drawing, so this is nothing like official. Maybe he's got an arm shit like that. Like, what if he's got like maybe he's buff. Well, he is kind of ripped. And then his chest will come down like that, and then it will go inwards. And then you'll have another little bit for like another part of the ab. Then you have this. Maybe he's sleek built. Like he's skinny and agile, but he also is kind of, you know, shredded. Maybe we get something like this, and then that, and the other arm. Maybe something like that. I'm not really sure. How do you draw so good? Years of practice. I was here yesterday, and maybe I didn't see your comments of yours. Aside for practice, references and drawing the character over and over again until I get it to where I like it. Maybe Apollo, maybe he's got like a big scar on his shoulder. Maybe we give him like a giant scar. Maybe not. Let's see if his hands. Maybe his knuckles kind of come out like his father do. He's got claws for sure. Maybe his knuckles protrude a little bit. Kind of like Axel's. Let's draw a different reference for the hand. Maybe he's got square palms like his father. And then we'll kind of curve his hand up like that. This is all just concept, so none of this is official. Maybe he's got... What if he has a curved up finger? Nah. No, he's somebody that likes... His style, I've already decided of what kind of style he has. What's your favorite character you've drawn so far? I don't really have a favorite character. I do have very good... I have designs I really like. But I don't have any favorite character. What up, PJ? I usually if I want to make him strong. I don't plan to get him in like modern clothing. He's a character that's gonna be wearing chainmail and heavy armor and stuff like that, or light armor. His weapons have already been decided. Maybe he looks a little something like that. Sorry, Miss Last Stream, no problem. Like, as long as you're just, you don't have to tune into every stream. You're not required to. Maybe Artemis has got a bit of a softer face. Maybe she's got a more of a rounded snout. Maybe it comes out like this. Nah. Maybe Artemis has the same kind of snout as Luna, where her nose is kind of tiny. Maybe she's got a bit of more of a blockier snout, kind of like this. Maybe it comes down further and then goes down like this. And then she's got a bit of a rounded chin. Maybe something like Luna's right here, yeah. And then we'll kind of go like this. And maybe she's got lady eyes. Maybe she has an eye patch. Maybe she doesn't have another eye. Maybe she has an eye patch. Maybe she has a bit more unkempt hair. Maybe she's got a bit more of a wilder style, but shorter hair. Shorter hair, but a bit more wild like that. And then her ears they kind of take a different shape as well. They kind of have like cat ear shapes, but then they got the little spike that Hotti has. And some fluff comes out of them. Maybe she's got a little swoop and a spike that leads into another swoop and a spike. That kind of takes this shape. I've gotten a better art, I think. Last time I was on one of your streams, you said it would be nice to see our art. I think I might have forgotten. But could you turn your community posts on? Like, what do you mean? If you want to share your art with me and stuff like that, there's a Discord you can join. That's where you can share the art. Maybe her hair kind of swoops out like that. And then still kind of wild and crazy a little bit. Like, it's all unkempt. Like, she doesn't really care. Maybe Artemis looks something like this. Maybe she looks something like that. Maybe Artemis has a bit of a sleeker neck. Maybe she has a fur patch as well that comes out of her neck. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she's got a really short one that comes out and gives maybe 3 little spikes. And then maybe they go back up like that, and maybe her shoulders come out and they're a bit sharper. So they go out like this, and then you have maybe her bust size. Maybe she's smaller. Maybe she's more sleek than Luna or Hotti. Now, those are some concepts. How's your stream been so far? It's been okay. Hey, can we not talk about Felix from whatever the fuck he's from? My birthday's tomorrow. Happy early birthday, Sebastian. So clothing based off more 1700s, 1800s. Yeah, so he's kind of like a crusader almost, but he's got like thinner armor. He's somebody who really wants to finesse people. That's like the kind of style I have for him. Is that he has armor that allows him to finesse people with his weaponry. Artemis, though, I kind of want to have like a more modern day detective style to her. Like she wears a vest and all that stuff. She looks like she may be a detective. Maybe she's got an eye patch because she's Artemis. Maybe she looks something like that. None of these are confirmed. These are not confirmed designs. He is kind of a knight, yeah. Are you recovering now? Yeah, I had a nice sleep. Some of the character you made? Yeah. What is the name of the city? What do you mean? Yes, finally. I have school in a few hours. Well, I hope you have a good day at school. Who's hating on me? Forgot to subscribe to you. Okay. That's nice to hear, I guess, if you want to subscribe. Maybe Luna or not Luna, maybe Artemis has softer hands. Maybe her hands aren't a perfect square. Maybe her hands are just really polite. Maybe she's got really soft fingers. Maybe she uses them for her detective work. Maybe she is a detective. Maybe she's not. Maybe her fingers are really soft. She doesn't have sharp nails like Apollo does. Maybe she's just got really soft fingers. Maybe something like that. Hey, can we keep it English, please? I have their practice. All right, well, have fun at practice. My classmate says it's weird. Okay, well, why do you insult me for, man? Like, what do you want? So what? Your classmate says it's weird, and then your classmate says it's weird. I don't know why you have to tell me that. I'm not screaming. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm kind of a furry, all right, Sebastian? Okay, well, you know what, Christopher? Get the fuck out of here. I'm kind of done having people come in here and insult me for literally no reason. Do you support furries? You can be whatever you want, man. But Artemis is kind of like... I don't want her to have a trench coat. I kind of think she would look good with a vest, tie, and all that stuff. Kind of dress fancy like her mom does. Speaking of Hotti, I do have a little surprise for you guys, because some people really want to see Hotti again. A gun pocket, detective have protection. Yeah, okay, I see. Maybe she does use a gun. That looks badass. These are not confirmed designs. If you can find the haters and punch them, man, that's all on you. Your drawings are kind of average. Okay. And what about Jimmy? I'm not going to draw Jimmy this stream. The left one looks good. Yeah, this is Apollo. These are not confirmed designs, though. These are just concepts. I don't think I want them to look like this. I think I want her to have a more sleek face and him to have more of a sharper face to him. Country, I love your art. Thanks. I gotta get ready for the day. All right, Static. Have a good day. Whatever you're going to go do. Yeah, I think I actually do want her to have an eye patch, for sure. You need someone to comment on other streamers. Very, very mean to me. Yeah, sometimes things are like that. I'm not going to probably be streaming all too long. At least for now. Seems like everyone is going to go do stuff with their day. Maybe Artemis is very gray and white in color, maybe she's very gray. Like Hotti is. Maybe she has a lot of gray fur, like Hotti does. Maybe Apollo has, like, orange fur, kind of like Luna does. Hello, V. I got homework, but seeing you was worth it. All right, well, get your homework done for, like, always get your homework done before you do anything. Otherwise, it's going to haunt you. Fanta spilled on my shirt. That sucks. My leg is taking a break. Okay. Yeah, so maybe there's just concept. These are just like simple concepts. These are just like random first designs, not even confirmed designs. These are just like maybe this is what I pictured them to look like. Maybe. My teacher doesn't care about homework, so I just don't do it. You should still do it, because it'll affect your grade. You haven't drank anything for an hour? You should probably go drink something. Okay, Thomas. I don't know if you're trying to tell me to shut up. Yeah, if you want to see more art videos, I usually I do have some things, like not only my shorts, but I have a playlist that's like full of a bunch of art I've done over the few years. So if you want to go check those out, you can. It's got like 10 videos in it. They were just things I couldn't make into shorts, so I made them into videos instead. I skipped guitar practice. I'm sick. Oh, that sucks. I hate being sick. All right, Nick. The problem is my cat is sitting on me, so I can't go get a drink. Oh, no. Yeah, you don't want to move the precious kitty. Hey, you know what, Thomas? You were the one being rude first, buddy. Hello, Burst. What up, Tommy Brahmy? We are doing concepts for 2 of the characters I've been meaning to design. These are just simple concepts, and we have Artemis and Apollo. Yo, bro, what's up? What up, Jonely? Or Jonely. Guess what time it is for me? I don't know, man. I don't know. Where's Thomas? I timed him out. Sorry, but I don't need somebody in here being rude. Maybe Artemis's wrist is very thin like this. She's just as tiny. Maybe this is like her arm right here. You round off the shoulder. Maybe she looks like that. Maybe that's her arm. That's where her arm bends. Maybe she's got really light hands. I subscribed. Thanks. Okay, Weeby. I like and subscribe. Thank you, Tommy. Tommy Bralami. I got mad trying to draw a fox. Yeah. They're kind of difficult, actually. So, yeah, these are just 2 concepts. These are really, like, nothing much. This one I thought of right off the top of my head, but Artemis is something I'm planning for a while now. I know for a fact I want her to have an eye patch and have a bit more of wild short hair. I don't need her to have long hair. Shorter hair seems like it'd be more interesting. Because both Luna and Hotti have long hair. So if she had short hair, she'd stand out a little more. She may be gray and white in color, maybe. Why does that one dude look high? He's not. Congrats again, 23 people watching. Yeah, thanks. How do you do anatomy? I can't do anatomy for the life of me. Usually when I'm doing something, I usually start with the head. I do all the things in the head, and then I move down to the neck. And then we do shoulders. And if it's a girl, I will wait on doing this shoulder to get the chest area. And then we go down to the body. We do this arm, and we do this arm. And then I make sure I note where the arm bends on both arms. And then I do the rest of the arm. I do the hand. I do the pelvic area and mark where that's going to be. And then there's the pelvic area and the legs. I do separately like that. Then I finish off this arm once I have this leg placed. And it just kind of goes down from there like that. My friend Chelsea got me into drawing. That's not Foxy. Yeah, I'm not putting, like, what do you see your YouTube fan art? Because I want to post something. If you want to show me something, I have a channel Discord. You can go join. It's in my community post linked. You can scroll down, find it, or you can send me a link to whatever you want to show me in my community post. You just put a link to the thing you want me to see, and I will see it. I will comment on it and all that stuff. So you can just do that, because I like seeing the stuff you guys make. I finally drew one tiny crappy fox. Hey man, then just keep redrawing it, and eventually you'll get something you really like. I just turned 18. Congratulations. Guno clock. Okay. Not really sure what that means. My cat left my lap. Well, take this opportunity and run. Take this opportunity and go get a drink before your cat comes back and sits on you and then never gets up again. I'm going to draw a Reaper Death Seal for $2. Okay. My cat just ate a bird. That's crazy. Oh. I'm like too young to have Discord or know how links work. Can you just write down my channel? No. Sorry. Hey, Thomas, I'm not sure what is wrong with you, my guy. Like, what do you want, man? I'm too young. Okay, well then, don't join the Discord if you're too young. I'm back. I got some water. Good. I am gonna time out Thomas again. He did put a very offensive message. He put something very, very offensive in a hidden message. Hey, Ricky, if you don't like it, man, why do you continuously comment on it? Like, do you have to, like, hurt me first before you can feel good about your life, dude? I'll try to learn how links work. Until then, where can I send it? Any of my community posts. I might fall asleep while watching the stream. All right, well, don't force yourself to watch. If you want to go to bed, dude, just lay down and go to bed. What up, Thermody? Bro, I just scroll. Okay, but I don't know why you have to scroll into here, comment something rude, act like, why did I find this again? Like, why do you have to do that is the question. Like, why? If you don't like it, then don't comment on it. Just keep scrolling. It's like you have to make your presence known to everyone. I don't like this guy, but I'm going to comment on his thing anyway. I'm a digital artist, so am I. Because I want to watch the stream. Well, don't force yourself to watch the stream. You might pass out. Anyway, so these concepts, you know, they're simple and all. But I actually did have something of Hotti I wanted to show you guys. So I know you guys like Hotti. You know, she's probably my most favorite character, surprisingly. Anyway, you just comment on it. Just comment. Go to one of my community posts and just put a comment. So here's Hotti. A lot of you guys like her. She's the mother of Artemis, Luna, and Apollo. But I decided, why not draw a little tiny Hotti? We have her probably in her about 20s at this point. And I decided, why not draw a Hotti that's, you know, a little younger. You know, a little more small. Before she became a therapist and all that stuff, you know. Yeah, so maybe she's about like 7. Maybe she's like 7 or 6. Or 5. Maybe she's like 7-year-old Hotti. She's got a little bag. She's got a little jacket. She's got a little skirt that she wears, you know. A little shade in the skirt. She's not actually chubby. If you were to see her standing straight up, you can see that she doesn't really have like a gut or anything like that. She's just really curvy. She's got a little skirt here, and then mine is anime. This is my style. And then we'll do her little jacket, because she probably wore a little jacket. A little coat, you know, because her fur hasn't thickened up yet, so she gets kind of cold on cold days. As a little pup. So she just wears a nice little jacket there. I see why they like her. A lot of people always love asking questions about her and all stuff, you know, and figuring more about her life. Your style is gay as fuck. Okay. You know, there are people like the Fawns, man, whose lives are just so sad that they have to make other people feel like shit so that way they can make them feel better, make themselves feel better. I don't get why people need to, like, be rude to other people. But, man, I'm sorry your dad and your mom hate you, man. Like, I'm sorry, man. If I stop chatting, I've probably fallen asleep. If you're gonna fall asleep, just lay down, man. Just turn the stream off, you know, lay in the dark and, you know, go to sleep. You know, don't push yourself to stay awake. It's not very good for you. I mean, I don't know why I do it. I need to fix that. I'm actually going to be fixing that today, guys. I only have 21 subs. Keep climbing. Just keep going. I had 21 subs at some point. I felt really low, but I just kept going, man. Now look where I'm at. Just keep going, man. 21 subs, man. That's 21 closer to 1,000. Just think that. And then we got a little, she's got a little pants here because she's cold. She gets really cold, guys. We need more baby Hotti, I see. Solger, if you don't like it, just keep going, man. Just keep scrolling. How do I start a YouTube channel? Find something you like doing and upload it. My first thing I started doing was drawing because I liked drawing and I was pretty good at it, so I started uploading it, and then I did gaming a little bit as well because I liked gaming a lot. And eventually I started finding my audience when I started doing live streams, you know. And you just got to find a place to start. Do something you like and then upload it. And then if you like it, keep going. And then you just keep going. You ignore the haters. Because some people are always going to hate on you no matter what you could do. You could kiss puppies and babies and people will hate you. So you just got to ignore those people and just keep climbing. That's how you start a YouTube channel, in my opinion. You like digital art? Yes. All these are, I usually make all these in digital art. I'm going to go to sleep on, yeah, go to sleep. Just go to sleep. $38 people watching? Yeah, because Hotti gets shown up. When Hotti shows up, people will like her. Noel, if you hate, then just scroll. Who's Noel? I just ate a pencil. Why would you do that? What the fuck is that? Yeah, if you don't like it, just scroll, dude. Just scroll. Can I report you? Why? What? Dude, I don't know why my streams get reported so often. Okay, the fawns. You know, that was a metaphor, you know. That's just... I don't get people, dude. This guy kisses... Bro. What? When did I ever say that? Dude, I swear, sometimes... I know your parents hate you, man, but, like, don't take that out on other people. The hell is that? Jenny, if you don't like it, just leave. If you don't like what I draw, then just leave. Don't insult me. What up? Yeah, Jenny, if you don't like it, then can we have baby Hotti? Hotti when she was like a newborn? I've been trying to figure out how to draw that. You know? See the I got to go. All right, see you, Nick. Thank you for tuning in. School tomorrow. I hope you have a good day at school. School can be rough sometimes, but you just got to push through it. Anyway, let's get Hotti's hair colored in now. We got a tiny Hotti. I'll probably try and make more little Hotties, you know. See what her life was like before she became a therapist. What she liked doing. So we'll just color in her fur. And she's got little eyes, you know. Little gray eyes. She doesn't know what's going on. Well, she's aware of what's going on. Do you watch anime? Yes, I do watch some anime. I work homework through Friday, but I was sick that day. Oh, that sucks. How tall is Hotti? Hotti is a little taller than... She's like 6'2". In Agony, that's pretty short, actually. You should probably go to sleep if you're tired. Well, that's really interesting, bully. What are those proportions? If you don't like it, dude, just leave. Just leave if you want to say something rude. This stream is not marked for children, by the way. The stream is marked for adults only. So telling me also, she is like completely clothed in a suit. So, hi, Bunter. Sorry I'm late. You're fine. You are fine. The fact that you tuned in is enough. I only got 5 hours of sleep last night. That's not good. Fantastic day yesterday. Yeah, pretty good one actually. Not being rude, just asked. Well, a lot of people who just asked turn up to just start being rude then. Can you make old Hotti? She actually just looks like this for most of her life, actually. She is a demigod. If you guys want to know more about Hotti, I have a whole stream dedicated to just answering questions about her. But yeah, so now we got a little tiny Hotti here. You know, she's maybe 20, so in her 20s here. You know, she's 7 right here. You know, so she's definitely grown. With my meds, I only get 1 hour of sleep. That's crazy. I don't know. Then YouTube recommends it to children. I don't know why. When I've marked it as adult, I've literally told YouTube, hey, this is for 18 plus people only. So unless your account is marked as 18 plus, that's not my fault that kids get in here. It's not my fault. Because I have told YouTube again and again, my content is not made for children. You guys faked your age, so that's why you're considered an adult on YouTube. Exactly. Holy shit. Thank you. Trolland. Thank you. Holy shit, dude. Somebody finally can answer that question for me. What fandom is she from? This is actually my character. You got 1 point to... You got 2K soon? Yeah? I would really like to hit 2K. 2,000 subscribers would be insane. I hope you get 2K, yep. All right, Cheesy, if you don't want to stick around, you don't have to. No one's, Last stream, you got over 1,000. My Hotti stream got over 6,000 views. which is insane. But like I talk a lot of shit on here. So like, hey, sorry if I hurt your feelings. I'm just not in a mood right now. If I hurt your feelings, people block me. I don't really block people. I'm 9. Okay, I'm gonna time you out then. Don't say your fucking age on here, dude. Why? I tell people not to say your age, not to say their age. And people are like, he said not to say it, so we're going to say it. And then they're like, why'd you ban me? Anyway. Yeah, so don't yell at me that this is inappropriate. For one, she's fully clothed. There's nothing inappropriate about it. 2, not my fault kids get in here. I tell YouTube's not for kids. So if kids get in here, they're just doing something to get in here. I can't do anything about that. Yeah, please don't say your real age. You can stay if you want. I don't care. Just don't say your age. How's your day going? My day is going fine. I'm about to fall asleep. Go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Yes, do not share super personal info like that. If you say your age aloud, you're gay. Okay, yeah, just don't say your age. I don't know what the problem with being gay is, but just don't say your age. You can sit in here if you want to. Just do not, I do not know. Do you know Ed's World? I do know what Ed's World is. Yeah, I kicked them from the stream. Anyway, though, so yeah, she just goes from being really tiny, and then, you know, she just... Kids should not be able to get in here, but if they get in here, that's not my problem. That's YouTube's problem. YouTube needs to do better at their job. Because I told YouTube, hey, don't put kids in my fucking thing. This is not safe for kids, by the way. It's not meant for kids. Is why. Why don't you draw the rest of her legs? Because I don't know. I don't really like drawing feet and all that stuff. I mean, if I give some rough sketches, maybe I can figure out where the rest of her legs are. I just don't really care to. I want to eat wood right now. That's crazy. Change your PFP if you want to. It's up to you. Bro spent 3 days. Hey, what do you want, Bonnie? Like, for real. Also, it took me like 15 minutes to draw. I can't close my eyes for 2 guys because I'll fall asleep. Just go to sleep, dude. I'm so damn hungry. Go eat something. Do you wear glasses? I do not wear glasses. I can't draw anything like this. This took years to get to where I'm at. Can you draw a tail? She does have a tail. Tail right there. I have a VTuber. That's cool. This ain't that good. Okay. If you just want to insult, man, then just insult, man. Your life fucking sucks probably, but if you just want to insult, then insult, I guess. So... Don't say your age, by the way. YouTube has to fix their moderation. Because kids get in here? Yep. Yes, they do. Small circuit or certified meme maker. If you don't like it, dude, just leave. Okay, so I don't mean this in an insulting manner. However, the absolute amazing effort and detail in the drawing, and then I see her ears is tweaking with my brain cells. What do you mean? What's wrong with her ears? Bye-bye. I already see you, cheese. I'll come back tomorrow. All right. Are you breathing? Yes, I am breathing. Yeah, I don't really want to draw the rest of the legs, guys. I don't really feel like it. I'll keep the outline there, though, because maybe I will draw her legs sometime. My bus driver is playing Mysticky. What? I'm not drawing anything else. I just wanted to show off some concept arts and then make a little Hotti for those people who really like Hotti. I have to plug in my phone before it dies. And after stream, I gotta pick up some trash. There is some trash everywhere that I gotta pick up. How old is Hotti now? It depends on what stage she's at in agony. As of this drawing right here, Hotti is maybe in her 20s somewhere. How do you shade? You just shade. Like, what do you mean? I'm not drawing Ed from Ed's World. I'm not taking requests. I like eating paper. Why? Hello, Janko Bothma. How you doing? So this is Hotti, and then we have Axel here. It's her husband. She looks kind of cool. Thanks. Are you hearing? Why do you keep saying that? I'm great. How are you? I'm doing fine. Ubuntu, how's it going? I'm going fine. Well, Axel looks sick. Yeah, it's her husband, actually. And then we have Luna, which is Hotti's daughter. We have Luna, who doesn't like dressing as formally as Hotti. Her and Hotti argue about that a lot. Is Hotti fat as a character? No, she's not fat. I actually do have another thing in here of Hotti. You guys can see her standing straight up. She actually is not fat. Can you show her husband again? Axel? She chubby blunter? No, she's not. Bro is jacked, yeah? What do you expect? Here is Hotti. This is my reference that I made. Your art is fire. Thanks. I just ate India's entire stash of weapons. What? I'll be back, Blunt, to keep up the good work. Thanks. I ate my pencil. Why? She's a Taoist, which means the weapon just kind of obeys her. If she commands it to, like, spin, it'll start spinning all stuff. She doesn't actually have to hold it. Taoists don't need to hold their weapons. The promotion? Well, that's amazing. Thanks. I just ate glitter glue. Why? What's her name? Hotti. Her name is Hotti. Yes, I have a lot of lore for my channel. My project Agony has a lot of lore to it. Hotti is just one of those many characters that has a lot of lore. She's actually really important in my story. She's not the main character, but so far, she's by far my most popular. Yes, it is my art style. She's really pretty. Thank you. Can you write down the name? I can? What? Why? I ate a lithium battery? That's crazy. So, yeah. And then we have a little tiny one over here. A little 7-year-old Hotti. It's blurry. You should write it again. It's just at the top of the page. Her name is spelled Hotti. Yeah. You can see her name is right here. And then we got a little 7-year-old Hotti. So you can kind of see how she's, you know, this time she was just a little girl, She had a little bag, a little jacket, all this stuff, She just lived life very simply. Now she's a therapist, all that stuff. Can you color her next time? If I have good colors. That's the problem. I tried to color this initially, but I could not find a good red. Someone called you a gooner artist? I get called that all the time. Do you love your art style? I'm very happy with it, yeah. It used to look a little different. Everyone used to look like squares almost, and then I kind of, like, moved away from that. What are you making? I'm new. I was making some concept art, but we moved on from that. And now I'm just showing off Hotti and stuff like that. But we were making concept art of her children, Artemis and Apollo. This is just some concepts right here. They're not official, but they are concepts, and I may use them as reference. I just ate some salt. Salt's pretty good. Hey, guest, if you don't like it, dude, just leave. You have PvZ Garden Warfare 2 vids? Yeah, I like playing PvZ Garden Warfare 2. I like doing things from level 1 to master. Yeah, if you don't like it, just scroll. What's Hotti's favorite food? Any assortments of meats. She does prefer cow. So beef, basically. She does not like pork. I like your drawing. Thanks. It's just her art style. Please stop. Blame the parents for letting their children use their accounts. Yeah. Is Hotti chubby? No, she's not. She is kind of like bending down forward here. You know, she's like looking down. Someone putting her hands on her hip, telling someone to get the fuck out. She is bending forward here. Give me 5 minutes. That's crazy, blockhead. Let me ask you something. What do you want to ask? What if I eat my cattails, Blunter? Don't do that. I used to draw characters chubby. Don't hate me. Okay. You drew characters chubby. It's just how you drew them. What's your favorite art you've drawn? That's really hard to say. I've drawn a lot of stuff in my life. The one on the left is the one in the game. The one on the right is what fandoms draw. These are the same character, and these are not from a fandom. These are my characters. I'm sorry for calling you extra autistic. It's fucking nuts. There are children on this platform, and I marked this as not for children, so that's not my problem. Waste of lead. Okay, Coney. If you don't like it, just leave, dude. You can just scroll upwards. Instead, you waste effort typing. You're a waste of fucking effort. How do you draw Hotti's hair? It took me a while to get the liking of Hotti's hair. Because I used to do her hair slicked back, but I didn't like that as much. And I liked having the parted swoops in her hair. I like her hair, yeah. It's not lead, it's graphite, dumbass. Does Hotti have a sister? She has plenty of sisters, actually. She's got a lot of siblings. You ate my watch, Blunter? I didn't eat your watch. My first project I ever made, I don't think exists anymore. The haters are still watching. It's crazy, yeah. Hey, new sub, by the way, I have an idea for you to draw for you. I recommend you draw Pony G. Don't know what that is. How many OCs do you have? Well over 100. Can I see them? It'd take forever to show them all. Are they hot? That's up for you to decide, I guess. How long did this trash take you? Okay. How long have you been drawing? I have been drawing since I was 4. I'm 19 now, so about 15 years worth of drawing. I guess according to some people, this is just trash, so that's cool. Maybe you should buy Dom's crayons. I don't know what Dom's crayons are. Thought you were in your 20s? No, I'm 19. I will look into Dom's crayons. Do you like to eat bombs? No. I don't really like looking into the My Little Pony fandom. They're scary. She's never gonna have kids. Nothing can fit in there. What do you mean? She has 3 kids. Hey, if you don't like it, the builder, just leave, dude. Why am I still here? Yeah, why are you still here? If you don't like it, why are you still here? Does Hotti have an enemy? She's got plenty of enemies. The father must be tiny then? What do you mean? This is Axel. This is her husband. All the LCs in my drawing book look like NPCs. Okay. Lord, what am I doing with my life? I don't know. He's technically a demigod as well. He is his mother is a human mortal, and his dad is the hybrid god Ra, the beastman god. I want to make fan art of Hotti. Okay. Hotti furry Axel bodybuilder. He's technically half beastman himself. Does Hotti have a BFF? Yeah, she actually does have a BFF named Matrina. But I have not drawn Matrina. Matrina is actually not a character of mine. It's a character of a friend of mine. I'm not going to explain that. Like, I'm not going to explain that. Depends on how you look at it. Ra is a beastman god. He's the god of the sun. Axel's mother was a human. He's not the only hybrid of his siblings. But him and Hotti do have children. I will show Luna real quick again. Here was Luna. This is one of their children. She has like orange. She's kind of orange like he is and all that stuff. It's your friend's idea? Yeah, Matrina is a friend of mine's character. But he liked Hotti a lot, and we started writing together and had some fun. So, I don't know. Some people are weird. Is she a minor? In the drawing that I just showed here, Luna is in her 20s. This version of Hotti is also in her 20s. Obviously, Hotti is not 20 all the time. She does, age. But she also is a demigod. Do you write? I do write. No offense, but do you ever draw realistic bodies? No. I think realism is kind of boring in most cases. I do realistic, like, internals and stuff like that, because Agony is kind of a gory project. But, like, I think having people be, like, really, really big and stuff like that is really cool. It makes fight scenes also really awesome because, like, you have two monsters just going at it. On God. I'm actually planning to make it into a show. What should I draw? Whatever you want. If you want to join the Discord, there's a link to it in my community posts. Womp womp. That's the sound of the... When is Hotti's B-Day? Where she lives, the time is not the same. A day for her is like a week for us. Where she lives. I have a question. What's your question? Why do you hate dad jokes? I just don't like them. I will check Discord after the stream. How many kids she have, and did you draw them all yet? I'm working on Artemis and Apollo. But yeah, she has 3 kids. Should I cut my bracelet? No. Where's the one you were drawing of at the start of the stream? Oh, at the start of the stream? They're right here. These are the concepts. Concepts for Artemis and Apollo. Do you know Katy Perry? No. Who's that? I have an alarm set for 1:40. Okay, well, then go to sleep then. So, I don't want to hear any jokes. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear any jokes. Can I draw fan art? Sure. And then if you want me to see it, join the Discord and show me there, or put a link to it in my community post so I can click on it and go see it. Who's your favorite celebrity? I don't really have one. So you go to my page, and then you go to my community posts, and then you scroll down a little bit, and you'll find 2 community posts that have 2 links to Discord. Just click one of them, and you'll join the channel Discord. Mama Earth as a wolf? What? Oh my god. Posts. Yes, posts. Jesus. Do you do drawing requests? Not anymore. But I don't have a Discord. Then just send me a link to whatever, like, video or something. Just send me a link to it. Do you have a LGBTQ plus OC? Yeah, we got like 2 of them. Yeah, you can say swear words. You can say whatever you want. Just don't be mean to people. You should do drawing my stream. Replies says, what? Can I see? What do you mean, can you see? I don't know what we're really talking about. Nice drawing, thanks. Hate that I get bullied for being a furry at school. Some people just don't get you. I'm not going to be streaming until 9. I didn't miss a stream, finally. Oh, I don't have them drawn physically. What's a Therian? Let furries be furries, yeah. Bro, I'm back. My phone died. If you don't like it, Drizzle, dude, just go. If you don't like it, just leave. She fat? No. Which state? I live in Washington. My head is starting to hurt. Have a good night. All right, yeah, get some rest. What do you think of pro shippers? What does that mean? Do you have friends? Can we be friends? Sure, I guess. Is Ethereum? Oh, that's what it means. No. What was the question? Fair. Once in a while, I bring my tail to school. Okay, Sebastian. You know, you got some courage. Like the OC, thanks. Are you a furry? According to some people, because a friend of mine made a furry version of me, like drawn version of me, apparently I am, even though I didn't make it. So I'll leave that for you to what the fuck is this mythical short live poll? If you don't like it, big ears, why'd you comment? If you don't like it, then why'd you comment? Why not just keep scrolling and move on with your life? Draw kids ex-adult. No. That's awful. I was curious. Oh. How do you draw the body so well? I suck. I work my way down. Go get some food then, Curbs. I'm gonna go eat now. Alright, see you, Roar. What up, the ticker? Stop setting your alarm and just go to bed, dude. Because if you keep setting your alarm later and later, you're not gonna go to sleep. Just go to sleep now. I was curious. I drew. I'm gonna subscribe. Thanks. It's me, not Ash. Gonna type heart with my heart. Okay. Short might be mythical. I see. Age is not just a number. That is a lie. People who say age is just a number, dude, are fucking weird. Okay, boo, bye. Alright, see ya, Beeb. Or Beeg. Who is she, though? This is my OC Hotti. Never my new update. I'm bleeding. That's crazy. Is she like an OC? Yes, she is my OC. One of my OCs. I was drawn since I was like 3 years old. Yeah. There is no name for my art style. It's an art style I created. Well, my friend created, and I just kind of messed with hers. I'm eating Pringles with vinegar. Okay. Are you a fan of furries? I used to date one. So I'll let you interpret that. I'm going to draw on my OCs as well. Okay. Oh, my back. Man. Today is going to be long. I'm eating a brownie. I like furries. All right. She's not chubby. The United States of America commented. That's crazy. My pronouns are she, they. Okay. When did I eat a cube? I got like 1 hour of sleep yesterday. Go to sleep. Why is she so big? She's just curvy. The types of foods on where she comes from, where she lives, are like very special kind of foods. Nope, no mods into the stream today. She's gorgeous, I ain't lying. I don't know what that is, but you can have an OC of whatever you want. Why is she so gigantic? Because she is. So then she grows. She doesn't like... She does have a blood moon form, yeah. If you want to know more of the lore about her, you can join the Discord and ask questions. What's your favorite kind of food? I don't have a really favorite kind of food. Are they drugs or some sort of shit? No, it's just like the foods there are bigger, better, healthier kind of stuff like that. Packed with like vitamins, nutrients, all that stuff. Is she higher than the average gas station? She's like 6 foot maybe. Not even that. She's like 5 feet. Pick a food for me to eat, Blunter? I don't know. Pears. What would she look like if she was male? Probably really bulky. If she had the same exact diet, she'd probably be really bulky looking. You can join it by clicking on my posts and scrolling down. You can find a link to it there. Okay, I'll eat a pear. You asked me! You want to know a fun fact about me? Sure, why not? She's a New Zealander? I see. It's cool to have an OC that's a New Zealander. Because they are. My dog is snoring so loud, bro. Sometimes dogs snore. I used to have a dog that snores really loud. Can she fit through doors? Yeah, because the doors on where she lives are really big, you know, because they got to incorporate for people who are like 7 feet tall, 8 feet tall. She eats too much. That's why she's fat. She's not fat. You guys have any ideas for drawing? Nope. I'm actually blind in the right eye. I see. I've always wondered what blind people like see exactly. Dogs can snore? Yeah, dogs can snore. Lava Hunter says go to sleep. He's a parent. God, I'd be a terrible parent. Holy lore drop. I might end stream. She would break doors trying to go through our doors, and maybe. Probably not. Hello, Rima. See you, Burst. Can you tell me the lore? If you want to know lore, you can join the Discord. I can tell you on Discord, or you can just go check out the drawing stream of Hotti where I discuss some of her lore. I'm going to go to sleep. Good night. Yeah, I'm probably also going to try and lay down. You're in your live. Well, goodbye then. Yeah. I have a sub. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, if you're subbing to me, thanks. Please don't go. I stream multiple times a day. So you'll probably see me streaming in like another 2 hours. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you too. I will probably be streaming again maybe an hour or so. Maybe an hour and a half. So just catch that stream. I'm subbed to you. Good night. Good night. Yeah. If you want, or if you guys just check around, I stream constantly. Hold on. Did you stay up? No. I slept, and then I woke up a little while ago, so. Are you going to stream tomorrow? I'm going to be streaming in another hour or so. I don't know why people act like I'm going to stop streaming for the day. I stream constantly because it's like the only thing I do. You stream after 5 p.m.? Our time zones are probably really different, so... Right now, for me, it's 4:40 in the morning. And I'm going to be staying awake all day. I have to. We are a dead-ass 40 people in the stream. Is she crackable? What does that mean? Wait, I wasn't here yesterday. I'll be in bed. Well, I'll be streaming later, so maybe you'll be awake and see me streaming. I have dance on Tuesday. Okay. Well, I will be streaming later. You will probably see me streaming more, so... It's 6:40 for me. Yeah, you're 2 hours ahead of me. Hello, Pung or Fung. I don't know how to say your name. Have a good day, /9. I'll check on your channel. Yeah? I try to post a lot. For me, it's 3:41. Yeah, so you're an hour behind me. I'm 15 hours ahead. That's crazy. Since it's a school night. I really hope you have a good day at school tomorrow or whatever. For me, it's 4:41. Yeah, so is me. It's 8 p.m. for me. Yeah, see, we're all in different time zones, so... I go to sleep at midnight on school nights. That's crazy. Hello, Biscuit Drawings. Different countries have different time zones. Yep, yes, they do. Now we got 62 people in stream. That's crazy. I was about to end stream. Now we got a lot of people in here, though. You can ask about my school next time you see me. I will try to remember to do so. I'm in California. That's insane. I just have a reference of her in this position. I've drawn her in other positions, though. This was the first time I've drawn her in this position for you guys. All right. I will talk to you guys in Discord. Luna and Axel. Yeah, I showed them off. Anyway. We're probably going to be back with something else. Who's the blue guy of your OCs? Blue guy? What do you mean, blue guy? Called SeaWorld. I see. How tall was she when she was a little child? She's probably like, maybe like 3 foot. Probably not even that. She's just really tiny. I'm not very good at height. 34 peak. Okay, Frosty. Your OC that's blue? I have a few OCs that are blue. You have to be like more specific. You mean my OC blue? Or you mean chatty? Are you talking about blue or chatty? There's a lot of blue characters. You have to be like very specific. I can only answer questions on streams. I'm not allowed in Discord. I see why though. You know, sometimes. Legs that oppose metatons. That's crazy. I remember you, Rima. Yeah, I mean Chatty. Chatty isn't. She was created by a friend of mine. She's not actually like canon to my story though. She's a YouTube thing. So is Doodle Hunter. I'm so lucky I'm homeschooled. Yeah. Who's Hotti? This is Hotti. My first impression of you What the fuck is that? Okay. Can I draw your OC? Yeah, you can draw my OC. Go ahead. How do you achieve a build like that? Just by eating regular foods. She also got a lot of her genetics from her mom. You look the way you do in Agony based on your parents and what you eat. Who's Meek Kitty? I'm not gonna draw that. I don't even know what that is. You play Minecraft? No. It'd be digital art. Okay, yeah. I do digital art all the time. I kind of like Hotti. She's nice. Why is it shaped like that, bro? You can't even spell that right. Who's that? This is Hotti. This is one of my OC's, Hotti. Hotti looks cool and scary. She's a bit of a serious gal, you know. She's a workaholic. She doesn't like when people impede her work and all that stuff. Which of OCs do you want me to draw? Draw any of them if you want. What's happening in chat right now? I don't know. Now everyone wants me to draw a cat. I'm not drawing anything. Hotti's not blind. I have a really bad headache from not sleeping. Then go to sleep. Just go to sleep. How does she walk with that much weight? She just walks. It looks so weird and cringe. Look at your profile picture, by the way, and you say my shit's weird and cringe, you know? What should I call you? Just call me Hunter. Her back pain must be crazy. She actually complains about it, actually, legitimately. She's the only one of her sisters that actually complains about it. Her other sisters don't really either seem to care or just don't notice it. She complains about it, though. It's ugly. You know what? I know that your parents hate you, but you don't need to come in here and be rude to me for no fucking reason. I don't even know who you are, so get the fuck out of here. Can we see your other drawings? I was playing end stream. There's Axel. That's her husband. And then we got Luna. These are all the ones I have on like standby at the moment. Draw Hotti in a chibi style. I actually have that in the Discord. If you want to join the channel Discord and see maybe a chibi Hotti, you can go to my community post and join it there. I do have a little chibi Hotti emoji I might make into like a sticker for you guys for the channel or something like that. Her body type is just genetics, more or less, yeah. Can you draw something like Euro C sleeping with her? You mean Hotti sleeping with Axel? Sometime maybe. I don't have Discord. I'm sorry then. Make a Patreon. I plan to make a Patreon. Left eye is good. That's good. Tusbury OC. Well, for one, Hotti's one of the children of Odin. She is number 6. She was the 6th born. She's one of many children of Odin. Odin, her mother, who was born of the blood moon, you know, they mingled. Her mom died, though, right before Hotti was born, you know. Sudden bad injury kind of caused her to expire. Hotti was born. She was gifted with the birth of the blood moon because her mom had literally just passed. Blood moon curse kind of, you know, affects her life, but she doesn't let that hinder her. She likes to try and help other people because she believes that if she can help other people, maybe one day she can conquer her own curse. No. I've just been drawing them like this forever. Since I was a little kid, I've been drawing like this. Hotti is a wolf beastman, but she has this curse of the blood moon that can make her really dangerous. It makes her grow really big. Her claws become insane sharp. Her teeth. She has this bloodlust then. She can't control it. And for the night of the blood moon, she can't do anything about it. She just goes crazy. There is a small Hotti right here. Here's a tiny little Hotti too. I forgot to add her little streak in her hair. So yeah, here's Hotti maybe in her 20s at this point. And here's a little 7-year-old Hotti, a little tiny. She naturally built like this? Yes. If you'd seen her mom, you'd understand why. She actually does get... When she goes into her blood moon form, she's already kind of fit. She can lift some stuff. But when she goes into her blood moon form, she gets extremely buff. Basically able to break through anything. You can't chain her down. Basically, taking her down in that form is nearly impossible. Can we see her mom? I've not drawn her mom. What did you make Hotti? Hotti was among one of my very first characters, alongside her brother, Balder. Balder was my first character, and she was probably along the lines of maybe my second or third character, actually. She was created right around the time... Well, Hotti's a wolf. Hotti is a wolf beastman. How many messages are hidden in this stream? So far, it's telling me 125 messages are hidden in the stream. Can we see her as a baby? I will draw her eventually as a baby. I eventually plan to draw her blood moon form as well. You have OCs with non-exaggerated bodies? Yeah, I do. Janet is one of them. You can find Janet on my channel. Hotti is a wolf. See you, Rima. How does she look when she was a baby? Like a puppy. What do you expect? It's like a little newborn puppy. That's what she kind of looked like. Her snout was really stubby. She had really tiny like limbs and all stuff. She was like a puppy. Beastmen though grow to be more human-like, or humanoid-like. Draw some more. Maybe we'll try and draw her like all bundled up. So I see like most baby drawings when they're like brand new. You know, they're kind of like wrapped up in like a blanket. So we'll try and draw that real quick. I'll see if I like it. And then they got a little hole for their face. Maybe she should use a little snout, you know, a little nose. See how it looks first. A little bit of her hair there. I will draw a more in-depth one in another stream when I have a better angle to draw it and I know exactly what I want it to look like. So I will draw a baby Hotti at some point. It's a little pill baby. I will do a better little baby Hotti drawing. Can you draw Silver? Who's that? What do you think about Beastars? I've actually watched Beastars, and I like it a lot better than something like BNA. I've watched a tiny bit of BNA, didn't like BNA. I think it's a bit of a mess. I liked Beastars a lot more. I think it's a lot better of a world. It explains how shit like that would work. You know? Hotti means heart in my language. I use her in where I'm, you know, Norse mythology, Hotti is the wolf that chases the moon. Do you have any pets? I do have 2 pets, yep. I don't know what that is then. I got to go in a few minutes. Almost bedtime. All right, Nick. We'll see you later. What's your favorite animal? Frogs. You already said that Hotti means heart in my language. What type of pets? 2 dogs. 2 very interesting dogs. One of them has gone senile and is at the very end of his road, and the other one's a little weasel. I used to have frogs, but they escaped. I'm sorry. That sounds so sad. I have 1 cat. That's interesting. Can you draw me? No. Wait, did you draw Apollo? I tried drawing Apollo. I don't have concepts for her little twins yet. Artemis and Apollo are these are just concepts. These are not confirmed designs. I gotta go to bed. School tomorrow. All right, see you, PJ. Have a good day at school. These are just concepts, so they're not confirmed. Do you have Fursona? Well, a friend made one for me, I guess. It was a different version of Doodle Hunter. Maybe I'll draw him on stream sometime. But I guess. I have a pregnant frog in my bathroom. That's crazy. I've used shapes used for the designs. Yeah, I mostly start off as shapes, and then I feel like crying blunter. Why? Don't cry. That'd make me sad. Got to go. My mom is... I can't read that. New sub then. Looking forward to more of your streams. Yeah, I stream a lot. I stream them multiple times a day and all that stuff. That content creator, what up? And I'll have should tomorrow. Okay? I stream every day, though, multiple times a day. Look what I said. Scroll up a bit. Bye, Jay. 8:50 in the morning. Okay, yeah, I will see you during things like recess then, I guess, if you want to tune in. Should I explode? If you want. I'm in an English class right now. I hope I don't get caught. Why are you on your phone in class? Stop. Focus on your English class. Don't be watching my streams. Focus on your life. I almost fell asleep and tired as fuck. Then go to bed. Lay down and go to bed. I definitely want to know more about your OCs. If you want to ask more questions and see some exclusive arts and stuff like that, and know more lore, you can join the channel Discord if you have Discord. If you go check my community post, you can find a link to my Discord there if you scroll down a bit. So, what's your favorite OC? I don't have one. I got hit in the head 4 times. Last one was by a kid who threw a rock. Jesus Christ. Where's the Discord link? In my community posts. If you scroll down a bit on my community posts, you will find 2 links to the Discord. You can click on one of them and join. I have a frog on my bed. That's crazy. I'm texting my friend who called me a bitch. That's crazy. I can't have Discord. Sorry. Hey, if you don't like it, Hamilton, just get out of here then. If you don't like it, just go. Wait, where's your Discord link? In my community posts. If you go to my channel, click on my community posts, you should see things like for future streams like that. If you scroll down, you will find something that says, I have a Discord set up now. You can click that and join. What is that to see? If you don't like a Giga fan, just go out and get out of here. Got it? Yeah. I almost drowned one time when I was 5 because the lifeguards couldn't see me. That's sad. That's why I don't go in pools. Got to go down, Hunter. I'll see you. Bye. See you next stream after school. All right. See ya. See you, Nick. Have a good day at school. What's your favorite music artist? David Bowie. Cool drawing, I guess. Thank you, Gordy. I could draw better than you? Okay. If... I don't... What do you want, Gigi? What do you want? What's your Discord server link? It's in my community post. You just have to go find it. She's so mommy? That's crazy. She actually is a mother. Mother of 3. I'm not drawing anyone. You know, Gigi, why don't you get the fuck out of here? I'm not revealing my face. Can she be my mother too? That's crazy. Can you draw V1? What do you mean V1? What's V1? I'll have to scroll up a bit. Feel free to ask me about my day if you want when you see me again. Okay. I said draw me. I'm not drawing you. Shut the fuck up. Man. Here come all the rude comments now. Are you a furry? Sure, we'll just say that, because so many people keep asking that, I guess. And according to some people, I'm automatically considered a furry because I have a version that is like a fox, I guess, of one of the many hunter versions. Can you draw a character from Ultra Kill? No. Hi, I'm back. What up, Laura? I'm 7. Please support me. Please don't say your age in here. I'm going to time you out for a minute. Don't say your age. What the fuck is this? If you don't like it, pose, B&A, leave. So what can you draw? My OCs. Being furry is not that bad. I know the game Skyrim. Hotti looks interesting. Thanks. Nice art. Thank you. It's nice to see some nice comments from the rude people. Hey, V, I'm going to time you out. They're so natural. At least be. If you don't like it, then just scroll, dude. Don't fucking bitch at me. I love playing Skyrim. I've never tried Skyrim personally. Gotta go, bell just rang. All right. Please focus on your classes instead of watching my streams. Saying that's too curvy. Like, what the hell? If you don't like it, then just scroll, though, dude. Like, I don't get people who have to come in here and start fucking telling me off, man. Just fucking leave. What happens if I see a double rainbow tonight? You got blessed with luck. What up, Fred Plays? I don't really expect comments from this shit. And you know what? Hey, fuck you, Bella. Sorry your parents hate you, but go fuck yourself. Person love your art, think it's amazing. Thank you. I don't know who you draw, but you're good. This is Hotti, my OC. One of them. And you know what? You too, I failed math, dude. There's a reason why you failed math, you fucking moron. It's not curvy enough. Hey, the one, if you don't like it, just leave. I'm a sub. Thank you, loser. I'm sorry. Is your name Lolzer or... I'm sorry. Is that inflation furry? Probably. Something on DeviantArt. I'm interested in Hotti's lore. Hotti's got a lot of lore. Can you research something cool? Please don't ignore me. I'm not going to draw any more things right now, man. I'm kind of... I was going to end stream like 30 minutes ago. Can't wait for after school so I can play Pressure. Hottie in my language means elephant. Interesting. What's the most traumatic thing that happened to Hotti? Her father dying. She never met her mother. Her husband dying. One of her children dying. Like, a lot of things happen. I'm going to draw fan art of Hotti. Okay. If you want, you can post it in the Discord. Is Hotti a furry? She's a beastman. Her kid died? Yeah. Hotti, the world of agony, people lose a lot of things. But I still want to chat for a little bit. How are you right now? I'm doing fine. Some people are being really mean to me, but it's okay. Feel bad for Hotti, yeah? Her husband is one lucky man. Her husband dies. I used to draw first, but I got bullied for that. Fuck the bullies, dude. I like how Hotti was drawn as a kid. Yeah, there's a little tiny Hotti here. Please don't ignore me. I'm not trying to, but there's a lot for me to read. You get no hate from me. Okay, don't listen to them. You don't... Yeah, not everyone. Some people are really nice. Some people are really nice. To this live, why is her body type changed so differently? It's just how she grew up. Furries get hate for no reason. Yeah, I don't know why. Sketch is very nice. Thank you. Bible Blender. See you, Sebastian. Gender bender? No. Does anyone here play... I don't know what that game is. Got my kid, please don't say that. What's the theme of this stream? We were just doing some concepts earlier. Now we're just talking about Hotti. Because somebody earlier was like, after you're done with your concept, can we see Hotti? And I was like, I actually do have a surprise for you guys about Hotti. So I drew a little tiny Hotti as well. Little tiny Hotti. Don't listen to hate comments. You've done nothing wrong. Which family? These are my characters. I always miss the best part. Hotti is one of my characters. Man, can I learn your art style? I need it for a variety of characters. I have 20. I see. Tiny heart is silly. I will show other stuff maybe next stream. Don't take this as offensive or criticism. Why is her body so thick? Where is Hotti from? A different world completely. Called the Crucible. She's just big because she gets a lot of her genetics from her mom. And some from her dad. And that's why she just looks like this. I'll be there in the next stream too. Yeah. Is that the size of her chest? Yeah. I love Hotti. She's my favorite. Yeah, a lot of people. The Crucible. Yeah, it's the planet she lives on. I don't mean to. Why does she look sexualized? She's not. I subscribe. Thank you. Her house reminds me of Big Mama from The Man in the Window. I don't know what that is. Do you have any other OCs? Yeah, I have tons of OCs. I have things like her husband, Axel. We have her daughter on the other page, but what's your favorite song? As the World Falls Down by David Bowie. Man, I was going to end stream at like an hour and 30 minutes, and it's been 2 hours now. Yeah. That's crazy. So good. What? Why does she have big breasts? Because her mom. Her husband looks better than her. You know what, Summon? I'm gonna time you out. You've been constantly fucking rude to me, so I'm gonna time you out. Constantly. Damn, Axel looks cool. Thanks. She looks so chubby. She's not chubby. I'll leave now. All right. I'll see you later. All right. I will check it out after stream. I don't want to, but I have to. All right. Well, I will see you later. I'll be streaming constantly today. I'll be streaming multiple times. I am going to end this stream soon, though. But, yeah, I will definitely check out the fan art. Listen to the hate. Yeah, I know. Do you like sharks? Sharks are cool. What the fuck did I just roll into? Hey, if you don't like it, leave. If you don't like it, just leave. Don't say anything rude. Just leave. I'm just going so long it's becoming dangerous. Okay, well, if you don't like it, just fucking leave, dude. Digital footprint, by the way. Yeah, so what? Why does she look like that? Cute. You find her... Okay. She just looks the way she does, because I was very happy to design when I got her. Does that say 7-year-old Hotti? I can't reach... Yeah, it's a little 7-year-old Hotti. We got a little tiny one, because somebody wanted me to draw her as tiny. So we got a little tiny Hotti. My first impression of you? Okay. So cool. Thank you. Why do people other hate you? I don't know. She's a wolf. She is a wolf. Hotti is a wolf. I'm so mad that I'm late to the live. Don't be. You could be early to another live. Why is her Nabby like that? I'm sure it's not normal. On the Crucible, for Agony, a lot of people look like that. I love the tiny Hotti. She's in the same style, yeah. You're a brony, dude. Shut the fuck up. You're gonna come here and start insulting me when you're a brony, dude. That's not fucking cool. You deserve a sub-twin. Thanks. She looks so innocent as a 7-year-old, yeah? I can't believe... How are you gonna come in here and insult me? Tell me my shit is fucking weird and all that stuff, and you're gonna be a brony. That's insane, dude. Out of all the people that pissed me off today, coming in here saying that my art fucking sucks and all that shit, the fact that a brony of all people comes in here and tells me my shit sucks. That is insane. That is literally insane to me. Why such big assets? Because. Bunta Boy is a cool name, yeah. A brony is a boy who likes My Little Pony a bit too much. I don't get why they're wasting their time typing so much fucking hate. I don't get it either. You shouldn't even be in here, my guy. Get the fuck out of here. What a little fucking bitch, dude. You're getting reported for cussing at a kid. He came in here and started insulting me, dude. He came in here and started insulting me. We drew the hand down. It's really good. Yeah, I usually take pictures of my hand and I kind of like, you know, use it as reference. Why did you call her Hotti? Because she has stuff to do with the moon and all that stuff, and I just liked the name Hotti from Norse mythology. I have other OCs, yeah. I will show them off in different streams. But I don't get it, man. A brony came in here. A guy who is obsessed with My Little Pony came in here and told me I was weird. You're obsessed with a little girl show. That's insane. See, this is what I'm talking about, dude. People from the My Little Pony fandom are fucking evil, man. They are vicious. She looks cool, but kind of thick. I don't get what's so wrong with that. What the fuck is this? If you don't like it, Crystal, get the fuck out of here. Just leave. Literally leave. It takes more effort to type and be rude than just scrolling upwards. Just leave. He was a grown-ass man. He was a grown-ass man. In his profile picture, he was a grown-ass man with a My Little Pony plushie. And he was insulting me. Why is female drawn like this? Because she is. If you don't like it, just leave. What's the color of Hotti's fur? She's gray. She's completely gray in color. She's got some lighter grays and some darker grays. Where do I get the idea of drawing? Well, I find some references and I draw. Takes me a little while to get them. What in the DeviantArt is this? If you don't like it, just leave. If you don't like it, just leave. Good skills. Why are you drawing this? Because I want to. She's one of my characters. She's not from a fandom. She's my character. She's one of my characters. Touch grass? Fuck you, Bob. Get the fuck out of here. If you don't... Can you explain her backstory and how old she is? If you don't like it, then just leave, dude. There's nothing keeping you here. It's good art, but are you sure this isn't rage bait? No, she's one of my characters. If you don't like the way she looks, then just fucking leave, dude. There's nothing keeping you here. Just go away. Hey, what up, Plot Twin? How you doing? It has to be rage bait. It's not rage bait. It's not that hard to respect free will of another person. You know what? Thank you. Thank you, Twin Teeth. Thank you. Who's the character at the bottom? This is still Hotti. This is just a little young Hotti. And then here's a really big, here's a adult Hotti. So we got tiny Hotti and we got big Hotti. If you don't like it, just leave. You seem pretty stressed today. I just don't get people who are literally wasting their time being rude, then just leaving. I have so many people asking me questions about Hotti, and then there are some people that are calling me like a bitch and everything like that for drawing. Love your art style, by the way. Thank you. Because they're cyberbullies and they're just losers, yeah. I'm on the Epstein file. Dude, just get the fuck out of here. I'm 19, by the way, so if anyone's just saying that, like, dude, I would be one of the victims. Thank you, Seti. Means a lot to hear that. Why is she so big? Because she is. Deal with it. Not really hating. I like the character, but her body is just, yeah, it's curvy. What do you, what do you want? Does she have a backstory? She does have a bit of a backstory. I've explained it a few times in this stream. If you want a more in-depth explanation, there's another stream called Drawing Hotti. You can tune into that one. It's a VOD, and I explain a lot of the questions asked about her. Are you gonna make more characters? I have over 100 plus characters. This is just one of them. But she's really important to my story. She's born of the blood moon, and being born of the blood moon is pretty important because it links back to like a primordial being. So she is really important. She is a beastman, which are basically just animals, but, you know, humanoid. How old is Hotti? In this drawing, she's probably in her 20s somewhere. I'd like to say maybe she's 25. People, when there's a woman with a bigger body than average, yeah, literally. I do not have any radioactive type characters that I can think of. There are some characters that put off extreme heat that can kill you. I'm not drawing things like people's PF. I'm not taking requests anymore. For a few reasons. How long have you been drawing? Since I was 4 years old. So 15 years. Do you have really fluffy ones? Hotti gets pretty fluffy. But I don't have any OCs that are like absurdly fluffy. Can you draw a fox? I'm not drawing anything. I'm not taking requests. Off topic, but there's a rat in my house? Damn. Hotti a wolf girl? Yeah. Have you been to any art shows? No. If I were to go to art shows, somebody would snipe me in the fucking head, dude. Considering how rude people have been to me this stream, I think it'd be dangerous for me to go to an art show. I eat rocks? Why? Why would you eat rocks? Little pat on Hotti's head. When she was little, she used to actually like eating pets. She still kind of does. She just doesn't want to admit it. There's still a bit of an inner dog inside of her. Most beastmen still have, like, inner animal, urges to kill things and all that stuff. You should not eat it. So you're not drawing Snoopy? No. Your art style is pretty unique. I like it. Thank you. I have 2 dogs. So do I. Everyone is supportive. So cringe. You're the guy who took the time to type that, by the way. I'd like to note that. You scrolled on here, looked at this, decided to stay in here and type on it. So you must like it in some way, you fucking bitch. Hunt. That's okay, you can call me that, I guess. You put time work into it? Yes, I did put time work into it. Hey, if you don't like it, Tav, just leave. If you don't like it, just leave. I do plan to set up things like a Patreon so that hey, if you don't like it, Tav, just fucking leave. Why are you saying... You have a Roblox PFP, dude. Get the fuck out of here. You're gonna call my shit weird. That's insane. It's good? Okay, thanks, Mimi. They're so insecure they have to point out something wrong with somebody else. If you don't like, if you don't like it, just mind your own business. Like, go away. Just leave, dude. There's nothing keeping you here. I don't get the point of needing to comment on something you don't like. This is Lego Ninjago. No, it's not. Where did Lego Ninjago come from? You uncultured fuck. Hey, you know what? Fuck you, Tav. Just gonna ban you from the channel completely. You're a fucking bitch. He's right, your drawings are weird. You know what? Fuck you, speaker. You're the guy that's commenting. Hotti is the person on the Hotti is the person on the drawing. Yes. I don't have anything for you to donate to. How old is the other Hotti? So this one's 7. This one is 25. She just is naturally that curvy. Everything about her is all natural. Hours have passed. Yeah, like 2 hours now. Personally not attracted to this or anything like that, but I don't get the haters who don't just scroll. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get that either. I had a hamster, but he died. That's sad. I'm sorry to hear that. If you don't like it, then just leave, Crystal. If you don't like it, just leave. It's as simple as scrolling. Think we would keep our rude comments to ourselves and just click off like I'm about to? Thank you, Vic. Senator Hotti is more joyful than a 25-year-old Hotti. If you have something rude to say, dude, just leave. Does Hotti have a backstory? Yeah. I've explained it like multiple times. I also like turtles. Okay. Turtles are cute. Hey, yo, pure vanilla. Just leave. Just fucking leave. I am planning to make this into an animated show. Thought you were gonna end stream like an hour ago. Yeah, I was gonna, but then people kept asking questions also. Do you like honey? Honey's okay. I don't really like honey all that much. Hey, pure vanilla, if you don't like it, just leave. Just leave, my guy. It's a simple scroll, and then you're out of here, man. How long did it take you to come up with the character's backstory? I've had the character's backstory for a while. Shut your bitch ass up. And you can get out of here, dude. I'm just gonna ban you. Does Hotti lactate? That's a crazy question. That is, I just read that. That is a crazy question. I banned him. I completely banned him from the channel. If you don't like it, Crazy Eye Fox, just leave. If you don't like it, just leave. What is this exactly? It's one of my characters. No. Yeah, if you don't like it, just scroll. Just keep going with your go on with your fucking day, dude. Don't sit here and fucking insult me, dude. I just pissed on my shampoo bottle. Nobody would want to know that. Nobody wanted to know that. I did not want to know. Why did I read that? Hey, I hate my door. Stop being fucking mean, dude. I'm kidding. I'm a girl. I don't even know how I manage that. Why would you say it, though? Hey, Crazy Eye Fox. I'm just gonna ban you then. Little bitch. I literally like how that guy is sitting there. He's like, I'm not gonna leave. I'm just gonna sit here and insult this guy. Take the time out of my fucking day to do it. I like your art, by the way. Thank you. Hamburger. Okay. Don't say that, please. I hate my door. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end stream now for real. Thank you guys for being nice. The guys that you guys are here. Thank you all for being nice. It means a lot that you guys stood by my side. When people were being really mean to me. It means a lot. If you want to join the channel Discord, you can check my community posts, and there will be a link there. So, thank you all, though, for being really nice to me. It means so much that you guys stuck by me. And it means a lot. You should probably be asleep, yeah. At your time, have a sub. Thank you. You should probably definitely go to sleep. Stay safe, have a nice day. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming a little later. You guys will see it again. I'll be streaming again. So, here's a sub. Thank you, Pastor Pest. How do you say your name? Yeah. I'm a sub. Thanks. It really means a lot that you guys are subscribing. Anyway, I will be seeing you guys. So